Many Protestants make the claim that Mary's sinlessness and immaculate conception are not biblical. This argument falls when we define what God's grace is. God's grace is the freely given, unmerited favor and love of God. God's grace allows for the forgiveness of sins, as it's through God's love that we are saved. This ties to Mary's sinlessness and immaculate conception, as in Luke 1:28, we read, "And he came to her, the angel Gabriel, and said, 'Hail, full of grace.'" The Greek word that Luke uses in his Gospel for full of grace is kekeritomene. The Greek word kerito means to bestow grace, whereas the word kekeritomene, being a perfect passive participle, signifies a past action with a lasting, enduring effect. In Mary's case, she had been bestowed with grace, and this grace that God had given her has a lasting, enduring effect until the end of time. However, the way that Mary gained God's grace is different to the way in which we gain God's grace. God's grace can be obtained through the sacraments, especially the sacrament of reconciliation. However, unlike Mary, we have been bestowed with God's grace at the reception of the sacrament, and we have the ability to lose that grace. We lose that grace through mortal sin, which separates us from God. Whereas Mary, being given everlasting grace, she is prevented from sin, not through her own will, but through the will of God. God bless. Christ is Lord.